a missile suddenly comes down with the news of a breakup. Quote, "Fallen out of love, our hands are separated." End quote. This dividing message runs between them, with their backs already turned from each other. However, the boy is too prideful to be emotional about it, so he just accepts it, without conveying his true feelings. He knows this isn't the way to go about it. Quote, "The answer's clear. I'm about to be left behind by this ridiculous amount of pride. Nothing will remain," end quote, of this relationship. Because of this, his trapped feelings give rise to his main zingai, which is a representation of wanting to convey his feelings. This makes him stuck in a never-ending loop, represented as the Baumkuchen ring, where he doesn't know how to convey his feelings, but wants to. Quote, "Just going round in circles, indecisive," end quote. And the only way to break free is to reach the end of this loop, or the Baumkuchen end, and convey his feelings. And while the indecisiveness suffocates him, quote, "reaching my throat," not saying anything means they won't hurt anyone, quote, "no critical hit," as the missiles are a representation of a message. So he should, quote, "lock his feelings and take care of them," end quote. He sits with many thoughts, shown by him sitting with many zingais, but the main zingai is the feeling of wanting to convey what's inside his heart, as it pushes him to go after the girl many times over. But he's too scared and concludes that sharing his feelings won't change anything, and quote, "Even if I say it out loud, my words won't reach anyone's ears," end quote. He doesn't know how to approach this problem, but he feels that no matter how he approaches it, all routes lead to the same outcome. He knows his pride to not show any feelings and, quote, "forcing a smile," is holding him back from saying anything. And his denial is clear, quote, "it'll go well," as he carries on like this and, quote, "there'll be no regrets," saying nothing. This doesn't allow him to break from the Baumkuchen loop and reach the end of the cake. All his zingais or different thoughts try to take a bite at this problem, or Baumkuchen. The music video reveals that the girl is actually sick, and this may be the reason why she let him go, to spare him the pain. The girl is waiting for him to convey his feelings, while he's lost in a world of his own, mindlessly looking out the window. The girl's conditions and feelings only become more unstable, represented by the pipe leaking before cutting to her IV bag. She too hides her emotions, crying while faced away from him. Quote, "I'm telling you, I've come this far without knowing pain." Well, obviously in pain. Quote, "I'm annoyed with this everyday life. I'm telling you, I want to destroy it." End quote. Which she later does while drowning inside her water zingai. Quote, "It's getting hard to breathe." End quote. Quote, "Ah, so that's how it is," the boy thinks to himself after hearing what she said. "I still haven't conveyed anything." End quote. He finally decides to convey his true feelings and leaves the meeting with his other zingais, or thoughts. He still couldn't muster the strength to go, relying on the main zingai, or desire to convey his feelings, to throw him straight towards the girl who's destroying the city. All this time, what he wanted to say was, quote, "Even if I want to convey my feelings, I can't change the past. But I want to look forward to tomorrow. So don't let it end yet. I'll take good care of you." He finally reunites by holding her hand with all his zingais, reaching out and telling her what she needed to hear to save her. Quote, "I don't mind if it's a lie. Save me with those words." End quote. Handman from As You Like It claps, noticing the two of them in the air. As You Like It is another song about having many thoughts. So if you liked this video, click on the next video to watch that. And until next time, take care.